Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas, and I hope you got to see your family. I know it's been a crazy year and some people weren't able to go visit family and whatnot. We did. We went to my grandparents' house and to my mom's house and had Christmas at both of those places, and then of course we had Christmas here at home. So we were busy. But this is part 3 of my Christmas journaling, and this will be my last Christmas page. I'm still going to use this journal until December 31st, and then after that I'll go to a normal journal again. But yeah, this is my last Christmas journaling of the year. So right now I'm journaling about when we went to my mom's house and had Christmas there. It was fun. My sister came and, we just had like a small get together. So the papers that I glued down on the other page are just like instructions from some of the things that my kids got for Christmas. And then this is just some tissue paper that was in one of my gifts. I'm kind of a collector of tissue paper and wrapping paper. Like every year I'm like, if I see a wrapping paper that I like or something, I'll like go grab it. Even if it's somebody else's gift, like I want the wrapping paper. That's all I want. So we play a game every year we play like some sort of card game, and normally it's like Cards Against Humanity or something, but this year we played a different game. It was called Most Likely To, or Who's Most Likely To, and basically each person draws a card and then they give it to the person that they feel like it's most like. And so I took a picture of all my cards, and it was kind of an enlightening game. It kind of shows you what people think about you, you know. And some of them are kind of mean, but that's how my family plays. We know that we have flaws, and we're okay with that, you know. And of course, mine was, one of my cards was like, somebody who loves Christmas, like loves it a little too much, and that's me. I come by that honestly. I don't care. So that's why I'm like, I obsess over my Christmas journal because it's one of my favorite times of year. So that is like a little scrap roll that I've been using up all my Christmas papers and making all sorts of scrap rolls. So this scrap roll, I literally just tore paper and glued it straight down to a page, and then when I was done with that, I just sewed straight down the middle of it. And I thought that it would be cool to do some embellishing on the front of it, like kind of like a fabric snippet roll, but with paper instead. So I'm pulling out all of my little teeny Tim Holtz things, and I'm just trying to decide what I want to put on the front of that. So I end up going with these little pieces, and I'm just going to glue them straight down to that snippet roll. And then I just glued that with a glue stick straight down to the page, but I am going to go back and put some double-sided tape along the inner edge of that page just so that it doesn't come up later. So then I thought that I could use this, this is actually like the bottom piece to a paper pad that I cut off because I liked the quote on it. And I'm just going to put this piece of scrap paper down and then glue those down on the top of this page. So my glue stick was not sticking to that tissue paper. I'm not sure why, so I just used double-sided tape instead. So it was a very busy page, but I think it looks nice. It's a little bit darker maybe than my usual Christmas pages. So I wanted to include these pictures of my mom and my sister. I was just trying to figure out where I wanted to put them. So I end up putting them over here on this side. I wanted to give myself some journaling space because I want to write about what we did and what I cooked and all that. So I'm gluing the pictures on this side of the spread, and then I'm going to end up putting some paper along the edge of those pictures to do my journaling. This is just some label piece that I had. I've had it for a million years and I don't know where it came from, but it says family traditions, so I thought that was appropriate. I thought that maybe it would be cool if I put something behind that little printable that I have there. So I end up choosing this kind of tartan pattern to go behind it, and I just glue those straight down to the page. Nothing super fancy there. So I added this little label at the bottom just to write the date or something, just to complete the page really, and I'll probably write the date on that later. And then I went with an avocado dyed paper for the side of those pictures to do my journaling, just because it works well with the page, and I have a ton of it, so I might as well use it up. So I just glued that straight down, and yeah, that's where I'm going to do my journaling for this spread. And then I thought that I could add some stickers. These are like gold foil stickers, so they stand out from the pictures. The pictures are very dark. I'm not sure why everything's coming out so dark, but yeah, my printer is like giving off extra ink maybe than usual. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to figure it out. So on to the next page. I'm gonna be doing some journaling about Christmas Eve at our house. Most of the pages in the middle of the journal are full, so I'm going to have to work in the front and the back now. That is just like an envelope that I made out of scraps again. I've been making tons of stuff out of scraps, and I finally used up all my scraps, so I'm really happy about that. I do have some leftover Christmas stuff, which I'm probably just going to sell or give away at some point in the future. Probably next Christmas, just because nobody's really going to be using it right now. So this, that paper that says The Night Before Christmas, that's actually from the book The Night Before Christmas, but my book ended up with water damage, so I'm using the pages out of it to make various things, or cutting pictures out of it or whatever. And then that is a picture of the tree and the presents under the tree once we got it all completed. So I decided to glue that cut apart from the Night Before Christmas book on top of this Project Life card, and I'll do my journaling on that. And now I'm trying to decide what I want to put on this page because I have no idea what I'm doing. I had tons of stuff picked out again, and just kind of working with what I have on my desk. So I decided to use the other half of that tartan piece that we used in the last video, and I also had this little Christmas Eve checklist little piece of ephemera that I thought would be really cute and appropriate for this page. So yeah, I just go ahead and glue all that down. And now I'm going to try to decide what I want to do with this picture of the stockings. So I play around with this book page and the stockings and this card, and I finally decide to just glue the stocking picture straight down to the page, but of course I have to play around with everything first. So yeah, several minutes later, I decide to finally glue the stockings picture down to the page. And then now I'm flipping through the sticker book trying to figure out what else I can put on that page to make it feel more complete. So this is like a little washi sticker. And then I also picked out a sticker that said Merry Christmas, and I just put that above the Christmas tree picture. And that's just like a little label piece, just for me to write the date. And this is like the wrappings from a Hershey's Kiss. We made cookies for Santa and then we put Hershey's Kisses on top of them. So I wanted to save something. I had the packaging from the cookies, but yeah, my journal is so full now. I don't know where to put anything anymore. Like there's just no room to put all of the things I want to put in it. So on to the next page, I'm going to be doing some journaling about Christmas Day. And so one of the first things that I wanted to include was this piece of music from a children's music book about snowflakes, because I live in Georgia, so it's kind of not a common thing to get snow here. But we actually had a dusting of snow on Christmas Day, which was super exciting for me. It was not enough snow to do anything with, but it was nice. It was pretty outside. And then I just have a couple of pictures of my kids that I wanted to include on the page. And then these are some stitches from my new sewing machine that I got for Christmas. And it has like a bunch of really cool looking stitches, which I really wanted, and I was going to get it for myself. But yeah, Jeremy surprised me with a sewing machine this Christmas. So yeah, I'm really happy. My other sewing machine had like 4 stitches, literally 4 stitches, and it was a really old sewing machine. But you know, I made it happen and it was okay. But I did really want some like cool, funky, different kinds of stitches to play around with. So yeah, because the full size pages are all full, but yeah, I actually like the way this spread turns out, even though it's across several different teeny pages. So I just took a couple of pictures of the kids with their favorite things. That's my daughter with her Minnie Mouse headphones on, playing on her little tablet phone. It's actually a phone, but it doesn't have any service, so she just uses it as a tablet, which works really well. And this year we got my son one because he had a Nintendo, but he got jealous when he saw his sister with the phone. I'm not sure why, like, I don't know, whatever. So we got him a phone this year so he can play with that. So that's him holding the phone up to his face in that other picture. So yeah, this was really kind of a struggle journaling on that paper bag because, you know, I don't know what to put on it. But it turned out nice, I think. I ended up layering both of their pictures with a linen, and his was blue and hers was pink, so I thought that was kind of cute. I didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened. And now I'm just trying to decide what else I can put on the spread that will make it feel more finished. So I put this little cut apart from a Daphne's Diary magazine that I got eons ago, and I've been tearing those up as well because I just have too much Christmas stuff and I need to get rid of it. So I've been using that as part of like my snippet rolls and my little ruffle rolls and stuff like that. This is just like a little piece of ephemera that I've had laying around. I just go ahead and staple that to the bottom of that bag. So when I stapled the bottom of the bag, I realized that that was kind of helpful, and it kind of made the bag, because the bag was like folded so that it could open really wide, and I didn't need that much space. So I went ahead and stapled the top of that bag so that it would stay closed more, and I like how that turned out. So then I pull this sticker up because it's in my way. It's like one of those puffy stickers. So I just went ahead and pulled that off. And then this is another little cut apart from a paper pad that I had that I will no longer be using. And it says Mary, so I stapled that to the top of her side of the page. And then on his side, I used a snippet of the ruffle roll. And then I just put a button on the ruffle roll just to decorate it a little bit. So this is just a piece of avocado dyed paper that I had laying around, and I put that in there for some extra journaling space. And that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that everybody had a good Christmas, and I'm certainly happy that it's over. Like I said, I am going to do another journaling session in this journal, one last journaling session, and after that, we'll go on to a regular journal. But yeah, definitely look forward to that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.